Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to another Nerd Herd episode. Today, let me do a few more, one more click there. So today we have a bit of a. This is gonna probably be a bit of a shorter video, because I don't know how long this is gonna take for me to explain, but we're gonna try it. So, um, it's another Kingdom Hearts video, y'all. That's how I'm gonna start this off. So, yeah, it might be a normal video, it might not be. We'll see. So, for those of you who haven't played Kingdom Hearts or maybe haven't played in a while, um, in Kingdom Hearts 1, the big magical, like, end of level, hey, congratulations, you beat the level light show thing, was sealing the keyhole that protected the Hearts World. Um, and there's a whole lot of lore behind those, and I'll explain that in another video because I'm not gonna bog this one down with trying to explain a lot of lore, but or a bunch more lore than is necessary. But that's the essence of it. Is that at the end of Kingdom Hearts, or at the end of each world or level or whatever you want to call them, you get to punch your keyblade out of keyhole, and zip zap zoom, use whatever descriptors you want. A laser comes out of the keyblade, shoots into the keyhole, lock, boom. The heart of the world is protected from being imploded. So after Kingdom Hearts 1, that type of thing kind of just disappeared from the series. Um, and in universe reasons, we don't have any. Out of universe reasons, okay, they needed a new end of level accomplishment light show thing. That's what it is. That's what it was. Outside of the producers were just like, okay, we need a new thing to mark the end of the level, and they went about that in different ways throughout the series. You can, and uh, Chain of Memories was hey, you're in a castle, so you're just moving on to the next floor. Two was, hey, you're opening up the next pathway to the world. Let's see here. Uh, Days was Days was a daily mission job thing. So you never really had an end of level thing. You didn't go to the world and do a whole bunch of things there and then have a light show. Um, uh, let's see here. I'm struggling to remember all the games. Coded was you were in the computer simulation, so it had its own unique computery type thing. Um, Unchained Key and Dark Road were like a lot like Days, where you had multiple missions at each world, so you never really finished the world all in one go. So they didn't need a laser light show finish. Three, of course, you just kind of finished the story and left. Um, let's see here. And that's really kind of it. Is you know, I think Dream Drop Distance was the last one to have a similar thing where you're awakening the sleeping hearts of the worlds. Um, but yeah, so really after Kingdom Hearts 1, the producers were like, okay, we're gonna have a different thing for an end of level accomplishment cutscene, whatever you want to call it. Um, so um, now, as for in-universe reasons, as I stated before, we don't have any. They don't mention. It's just after the first game, after one, where there are big major plot hole, they just seem to drop the or not a plot hole, a plot point. They just seem to drop it. So I'm gonna theorize a little bit. Um, so Of course, let's get the obvious out of the way. The worlds we revisit in the sequels, excluding Chain of Memories Encoded, because, and I'm going to exclude Days too, because there, I already mentioned Days, but excluding Chain of Memories Encoded, Chain of Memories Encoded are basically just uh, whatever you want to call it, like rehashes or just another version of one where you just kind of revisit a bunch of the same worlds. So you really don't need to do anything, and they're contained in a. They're basically worlds within worlds, like 100 Acre Wood or Space Paranoids are in other games. But um, they are worlds within a bigger world. Um, so I'm not going to worry about those two games. But as far as all the other games go, for worlds that aren't revisits, um, my theory, well, basically my headcanon is that Sora at some point does go, like off screen, does go find the keyhole and seal it up. Now, obviously, we don't see it. It doesn't happen, but that's my headcanon, and that's how I'm going to operate in the... Excuse me. That's how I play the games of, okay, we don't see it, but just at some point while visiting these worlds, Sora goes off and seals the keyhole. Whether it's, oh, hey, we are at the Pirates of the Port Royal, and in Isle de Morta, where all the treasure is, that treasure room, there's the keyhole. Boop! Seal it up. So, that's kind of where that's kind of how I've been operating for the last few years. Now, again, the story has never outright come out and said that in game, where Sora has continued stealing keyholes. As a fan, I've just come to operate under that assumption of, while he's visiting, Port Royal or, somewhere else, Port Royal, Lion King, particularly worlds that, like, especially in 2, where we visit Mushu's world and we visit Simba's world. And it's implied that they remember Sora from 1. So I have a feeling that they both would ask Sora, say, hey, can you go take care of this for us so we don't have to experience our worlds shattering again like we did before the events of 1. So I'm going to assume that those new worlds that we visit in 2 and beyond, are Sora somehow, some way finds the keyhole, seals it up, and that world is forever safe. Now, again, if they come out with a game that includes worlds like Port Royal, Land of Dragons, or Pirates of the Caribbean world, Mulan world, Lion King world, all these other new worlds, or all these other old worlds that are revisits, but we haven't had their keyholes sealed, I believe that Sora has resealed them, especially for the characters we see in 1 that are, pardon me while I play with the Velcro on my shorts here, that are that have characters from the game 1, and they go ask Sora, say, hey, before you leave, can you go zap your keyhole? Because I believe at the very least Mushu and Simba being summons with Sora most likely had some view of what Sora was doing, or some knowledge of what he was doing, and I think Beast is the other one that comes to mind. I think he has some knowledge of what Sora did. And I'm going to end the video there. So there you go. I think Nathan just pulled in the driveway. I think that's the glint you see in the camera. But anyway, there you go. That's my theory of, okay, we got some facts and a theory. Facts of why keyholes don't really appear, and my theory of how they are being dealt with afterwards. See y'all later.